good, YouTube? I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I was able to make 6 figures my first year coming out of college. I was really hesitant about making this video. I honestly wasn't going to film it just because you guys know we're in the middle of a pandemic. People are losing their jobs. It's a really tough time right now. And you guys know I don't make these kinds of videos, talking about income to brag. But I've gotten so many questions about this. And I know a lot of you guys are really, really interested in working in business and in marketing in particular. So I figured I'd finally just make this video for you guys. For those of you who are maybe interested in working in the same field as me, I know a lot of you guys are trying to navigate like how to make good money coming out of college. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. First things first, I will say I do not make 6 figures from my job. I do not have a 6-figure salary, and I know that might sound a little bit misleading from the title. I was able to make over $100,000 this year from my salary, combined with my side hustle. So that being said, I'm gonna talk about my job first, since that obviously is how I make a majority of my income. Currently work for Amazon Web Services, which is basically the tech side of Amazon. So Amazon Web Services sells cloud technology to businesses and the government, and I specifically do marketing for Amazon Web Services. So first things first, if you guys don't already know this, working in tech, the tech industry is a very high paying industry. Obviously working for a big corporation, you're already gonna have a pretty high salary, but also working for a tech company that's a big tech company that makes millions of dollars a year, you're gonna have an even better salary, right? So that's a huge reason why I'm making the kind of money that I'm making right now, is because I'm working in the tech industry. And honestly, I do work in marketing, but regardless of what role you work in the tech industry, you're probably gonna have a pretty good salary. So obviously for me, I work on the business side. I graduated with a business degree, I got a marketing job. But there's actually someone that I know who works on the tech side of Amazon Web Services. So he does like coding and stuff like that, and he makes way more money than me. So if you are interested, whether you're a business major or any major, honestly at all, whatever major you are, especially if you're a STEM major, I definitely recommend you guys look into the tech industry because it's just so high paying. I do not feel comfortable sharing how much money I specifically make with Amazon, but if you guys watch this entire video, you guys can probably do the math and kind of figure out a ballpark of what I'm making. But I will say the salary that I'm making is over the median average of a marketer, right? So I am very blessed. I do make a good amount of money, especially again for an entry-level position, because obviously when you're first coming out of college, you're probably not even gonna be making the median salary. So I'm very, very grateful for the amount that I was given. On top of that, one thing that really, really helped me out this year was I did receive a bonus as well. And again, I don't feel comfortable sharing how much I made, but I can just tell you guys my bonus was about a third of what my salary was. So then on top of my bonus, I also received a relocation package. Because one thing a lot of tech companies will do when they're making you relocate is they'll also pay your relocation fee. A lot of times they'll just pay you a huge sum of money that they just assume that you're gonna use. So I did get a good sum of money also from that. And with that combined with my bonus and my salary, I was basically just a few $1,000s short of 100K. So if you guys are, worried about like, okay, I want to be in marketing or I want to work in this field and the starting salary isn't that great, I definitely suggest you guys, if you guys do want to get like a high paying amount for your first year coming out of college, to look for a bigger corporation, because those are typically going to be the ones that are going to offer you a bonus, and it definitely is very helpful, especially for like your first month of work, to get paid a huge sum of money to put either into your savings or your student loan debt. I definitely put about half of that money into my student loan debt, and obviously that is gross income, so do keep in mind that all of these numbers are before taxes. We'll say if you guys are interested in working in business, if you guys are interested in working in marketing in particular, I have tons of videos on my channel explaining how I got my job with Amazon, the whole process from my internship to my full-time offer. I explain how I got my resume and my interview tips. I have so many videos on my channel about finding a job out of college and just my experience as a marketing major, so definitely go check those out if you guys haven't seen them. But yeah, really, really, really blessed to have had the opportunity that I had. So that's really like how I was able to make as much money as I did. And the way that I was able to get over 100K this year was the amount of money that I made from my side hustle. So the side hustle that made me the most amount of money this year was real estate. And if you guys, I have so many videos on my channel about real estate, but if you guys don't already know, I basically worked as a real estate agent throughout my entire college career. I worked as a leasing agent where I helped college students find apartments in my college area here in Austin. So basically I got paid a commission every time I helped a student sign a lease. So some apartments would pay me like $500 per bedroom, or they would pay me a percentage of the rent, right? So if I signed like 4 students to an apartment and the apartment paid me 100% of the rent, then I would make like maybe $4,000 if that was the rent, right? Or if I helped 4 students sign at another apartment and they were paying $500 per bedroom, then I would make $2,000 from that group that I helped get an apartment. So that's really how I was making most of my money when I was in college, and that's how I was actually able to pay my rent in college. In college, I was making around 20-something thousand-ish a year from real estate. I think my best year I made around $25,000, and obviously that's not enough to be like a full-time job, but it's very good supplemental income for me now having a full-time job where I'm making a good amount of money, right? So I kind of took a little bit of a break from real estate this year just because I was really focused on my new job, but I was also focused on growing my YouTube channel, but I still was able to make a good amount of supplemental income from some of the work that I did last year. So some apartments don't pay you until like a year out. So still to this day, I'll get paid from random leases that I had signed this time last year. So this year I was able to make about $9,000 from real estate without having to do basically any work. I think I signed maybe 2 leases this year, and that's what really helped me get to over 100K. So yeah, I have tons of videos on my channel about real estate. If you guys want to go check those out, I definitely recommend you guys do that. I can definitely make some more if you guys have any more questions. And then I also had some more income coming in from social media. So obviously you guys know I run ads on my videos. So at the beginning of the year, I was getting paid about $300 a month. Now I'm getting paid a little bit over $500 a month for the ads that run on my channel. So that's helped me get a little bit over $5,000 this year from YouTube income. And then on top of that, I've also gotten paid a few $1,000s from some brand deals. So I know a lot of you guys have seen me in my Dave commercials. You guys have DM'd me and told me that you guys have seen me. So from my Dave commercials in total, I was paid about $3,000. So that was really, really helpful this year. And then I also got paid a few $100s for some other brand deals that I've done. So I posted some pictures on my Instagram, or I filmed some content for a brand that they've posted. And sometimes they'll pay me anywhere from like $200 to $400 for those. So in total from brand deals this year, I made about $4,500. So that was pretty good as well. And in total, when you combine my brand deals, my YouTube income, my real estate income, and my Amazon income, I was able to make over $100,000 this year. And I also do have other streams of income that I do get more sporadically that I have shared in my other video on my 7 streams of income. So definitely go check that out if you guys want to go see that. But these are definitely the main things that have helped me get to over 100K this year. And I honestly, guys, I feel super, super confident that I can make double that next year. I'm really planning to get my social media income up even higher so that I'm making close to what I'm making from my job through social media. And I've kind of been sharing my journey on how I'm trying to get there. So definitely stay tuned if you guys aren't already. I will say, obviously, you guys know, like, my case is not going to be copy and paste for everyone. I know there's tons of job insecurity right now with the pandemic, and there's just tons of other complications for people finding jobs right now. So definitely do not put yourself down or feel like that you have to be making this amount of money coming out of college as well, because obviously everyone's case is very, very different. I honestly just got very, very lucky, and I definitely feel very blessed to be in the position that I'm in right now. And yeah, I will just say, like, just work your ass off. Try to grow as many side hustles as you can right now. If you're in high school or if you're in college, it doesn't matter. I definitely recommend you guys lean more on side hustles if you can, just so you're getting some supplemental income in. Even if it's only a few $1,000s a year, that's totally fine. It's something, and it can definitely help you out. So when I think about my supplemental income that I'm making from YouTube, I'm like, okay, the amount of money that I'm spending on, like, maybe my light bill or even my clothes or my food this month, that is being paid for by my YouTube channel, right? I know, that's just kind of how I like to think about it. Like, if you really break down your income, the more supplemental income you have, the more your bills are being paid off by small things. And then when you're making money from, you know, a main full-time job or from a business that you're trying to grow, that money can really go towards your savings or your debt or other things. So I have tons of videos on my channel going more in depth on all the ways that I make money. Again, definitely go check those out if you guys haven't already. I was definitely very nervous to make this video, you guys. I don't know what it is about this video. I just was really, I don't know, I was really scared to make this, to be honest. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. If you guys want me to make any other videos on anything else that I touched on in this video. Hopefully this video was helpful. And if you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe down below. I have tons of videos all about this topic, and I have tons more coming. So if you guys are interested in making money and growing your career and just figuring out how to live your best life, then I got you. And I post every Sunday and every Wednesday. So make sure you guys subscribe. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers, and I'm super, super excited for what I have coming for you guys once I hit that. So yeah, definitely join the family, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. guys.